Yeah, what's good, everybody? How's everybody doing? Blessed and highly favored, man. Your boss, Texas on three. Good old, what's this? Tuesday, now it's Wednesday episode, but we here and we're gonna do a quick drive-by, man. People got other obligations, but let's get into it real quick, man. Bring it to the stage right now, my guy, Doctor, the one and only Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Saving lives every day. And then there's
Red.
yeah, it's Battle Red Week too. And look, it's a killer on the loose, man. My boy Killer Cal, man. What's going on, good brother? How you doing? Oh man, Killer got that. There you
I'm not
go.
hearing you, man.
Oh Lord, here we go again. Jesus.
I'm gonna have to drop down and come back up.
Hey, the killer on the loose, man. He done killed the Wi-Fi, man, and the audio. God damn. Anyways, man. Got Killer get his connectivities together, audio, things of that nature. Man, Doc, you were saying you going to the game this weekend, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my first appearance in quite a while. I'll be way up at the roof up there with Toro.
God damn.
600s.
Ain't bad though.
North end zone.
That's a good little view spot, man. That's a good view.
Every seat in the house is good, but I didn't want to go too far deep in the pockets, so I got a good $75 ticket.
See what I'm saying? That's how you know you got money. He ain't want to go deep in the pockets, but still spend $100. You know what I'm saying? Doctor something else, man.
Hey, I still got to buy parking. I got to go get that True Barbecue. I got to go get a Trio Burger.
Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. I just get my brisket sandwich, man, and call it a day. The goddamn Trio Burger be like, I think that shit like $20.
In fact, I need to get me a Will Anderson jersey while you tripping.
Oh, see, you finna spend some money.
Yeah.
But anyways, man. Cal, everything good in your end, man? Audio good?
Yeah, I can hear the audio, man. I'm
all
great,
right,
bro.
All right. So, as you see the title, man, we 9-5, we bite. It's kind of crazy for us to even be at 9-5. I don't want to say I hate we 9-5. I kind of hate how we got to it, but being a Texan fan, you are used to these roller coasters, these emotional roller coasters, should I say? I believe that we will be, as we've been the first team before to start 0-3 make the playoffs multiple times already. But take it a step further. I told you guys a couple weeks back that we finna win out. And I also said, show for last show that we won a Super Bowl. So we're going to be the first team to start 0-3 again to make the playoffs again, but not only to run the table, but actually win a Super Bowl from start from 0-3. So history will be on our side. We got Mellow Mike, man, Mr. Lee. How you say that? Eve.
This girl called me Jay Prince.
Yeah, man. It's a kill on the loose, man. And my boy Dorsey, man. What's up, everybody? But
hey, stay away from Buffalo Bayou.
Nah, no bullshit. Let's get straight into it, man. How do y'all guys feel about this Cardinals game, man? I mean, we won by convincing number, but D'Amico said it could have been better on the defense, and I couldn't agree with him more.
Let me say this. You come out and before Jacoby couldn't even get on the field, we was up 10-0.
Mm-hmm.
They was in hurry up offense for the whole entire game because they know that they couldn't score. That damn tight end had a hell of a day. And I think that's what D'Amico was looking at. D'Amico was like, we didn't held down Kittles and Kelsey, and we didn't held down some good tight ends. But this guy was out there having a very great day, which is, it's to be expected because, I was really unfamiliar with his game. I don't watch a lot of Cardinals game. I'm not the draft guard like you, so I don't know, when he was coming out of college, how great he was projected to be. But, that was like, what's that?
He was on par. Um, he's one of those, like the thing with him. He don't score a lot of touchdowns, but he catches a lot of balls. Pause. Uh, this guy in particular, he because you got Kelsey, because you got George Kittle, because you got the guy in Green Bay. I'm missing a guy too in the division. Kraft. What's the other?
Brock Bowers.
Brock, tight end Jesus with Hawkinson. Like you got some good tight ends in the league, you know what I'm saying? But this guy here, he's consistent. But because he plays on a team that doesn't get much notoriety and he doesn't put up the touchdown numbers, he kind of gets overlooked. He'll give you 100 catches, 1,100 or so on yards, and 3 touchdowns, maybe 2. So,
That right there is because he's the only tight end in NFL history to have a back-to-back 100 reception year.
mhm.
That is remarkable for a tight end. Like we're looking at uh Dalton. I think he's about to break or he broke
He's about to.
okay, and that was 71 catches.
Mhm.
So and it lets you know how famine we have been. And that's one of the I don't want to carry on about this, but there are two positions on this team. Well, it's more than that, but the two on offense that we have really neglected to not put special emphasis on. That is out of the draft. Let me phrase that out of the draft. That's running back and tight end. But going back to the initial point, I think that's why D'Amico was kind of like, why is this guy getting wide open? Why is he catching all these balls? Like, what's happening? And that's what he was upset with. And Will Anderson, he didn't address the media after the game. Don't know what that was about. But I do know that their snap count, him and Daniil's snap count was kind of low. Like
So,
they was being substituted out in and
yeah,
out. But it
it's
was a game that we was bound to win. And I don't know if those guys can, and it's just like the thought. I know I'm going along with it, but it's just like the thought that you had, Patton, that it should have been. I mean, people were looking at, oh, we playing the quarters, oh, the game should be, 50 to 5, you know. But I just think it's the NFL team, and you scored 20 points in the first half, and you went on the coast, and you finished with a 40 spot. I mean, you just don't do that every Sunday against anybody. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and land that plane and let the doc hit. What you got, Doc?
Yeah, a lot of similarities. I was glad D'Amico came out and said he was unhappy with the defensive performance, said it was not the standard that they've set, which is true. Um, I didn't see a lack of effort out there, but I saw a lack of coverage, and I'm sure they had a game plan to play those individuals better,
Mhm.
especially at the linebacker position. Henry was overplaying the flats. Aziz was late on coverage a few times. The safeties
mhm.
didn't get their landmarks a couple of times on McBride, but he's a tough cover. I would have liked to seen them experiment with some double coverage, maybe with a Christian Harris holding him with a safety over the top, to see how well that could work for the future when we get into a tougher opponent.
Mhm.
But overall, I was happy we got the win. I was excited about the way we came out aggressive offensively, special teams, and to Killer's point, we were up 17-0 really quickly. But it brings me back to Nick Caley. Nick Caley still has a lot of work to do. He has a lot of stuff to improve on. He lacks creativity and he lacks short yardage and goal line efficiency. And I also want to just call out one of the players. I know I shouldn't be this negative, but Blake Fisher, he's
Mhm.
a penalty magnet right now, and
Oh,
I
Doc, let me cut
I
you
need
off,
him
sir.
to I need him to lock in.
Doc, let me cut you off, man. Those last 2 weeks and those penalties on Blake. in my opinion, have been BS, especially against the Chiefs. They call offside on this guy when Chris Jones was clearly over the line. That's number one. And
Like
number
this.
two, yeah. And they called it again. And let me tell you something, man. Once the referees have the book on you, I mean, and see, people can say what they want to about Larry Tunsil, and I know Larry Tunsil is disliked, just like James Harden was disliked in this town. But let me tell you something. Larry Tunsil was still a good left tackle. But once the book was out, the referees, they go into that game and they're looking for something specific. And I think they were looking for something specific. And I said it did not happen both times. I mean, that's just my opinion. I haven't went back and watched this game, but I went back and watched that game against Kansas City. And that was that you called offside on a lineman that was completely even with everybody on that offensive line.
Yeah.
Not a false start, not illegal formation. You call offsides. And that was on a tush push play. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
So
and that's one play, but the dude is getting called for holding every week. He got called this week for not reporting eligible.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
I mean,
you
at
know what? And
home.
when I looked at when I looked at D'Amico face and his demeanor, and I looked at Fisher face, they were both like, he did, and D'Amico was doing this. Like he did. He told you. But I know it's one of those things when he get a penalty and we listen and it's like, yeah, man, you gotta straighten it up. But I kind of look at it like, I don't know. So
Well,
I mean,
you
I
all
gotta
help me out as offensive lineman. He only coming in for certain packages.
okay.
So when
And
he goes in, they giving him the play. He know what play he going in for, right?
right.
So he should be standing next to that referee until he hear the announcement.
No.
57 reporting
That's
eligible.
you know, if you wanna dig really, really deep and you wanna know who's responsible, if there's an illegal formation, a legal shift, a man is a legal formation, that means the lineman is not up to line. The wide receiver or this man is covering
Covered up.
this,
Yeah, that's the quarterback.
you know, that all of it is the quarterback because
But
when the
not
quarter
reporting as eligible.
but that particular play, I think he reported as eligible. And because you saw D'Amico on the sideline doing this, and he was like, he did. And Blake Fisher was looking like, man, I did do that. But I don't know if it's more demonstrative because a lot of times when you want to, like, we just saw Jeffrey Simmons hit a touchdown for Tennessee.
Yeah.
A lot of times you go out there and you go to the referee and say, you know, I'm eligible. And then it's up to the defense to look at the formation to say that, oh, he's tackle eligible.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
know,
mean, the
so
bigger point is I need him to stop being a liability. The dude had already lost his spot to every tackle on the roster. Come on. Stop getting penalties. Get yourself in there. Don't miss any assignments.
Yeah.
Don't let any safeties or outside linebackers whoop you on the line. Come on, let's lock in. We're going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
gotcha.
I agree with Doctor, man. I agree with Doctor. One of my takeaways from this game, man, and I'm like you, Kill. I noticed the snap counts for D'Amico handling Daniil and Will were very limited. And what I gained from that is we're at that point of the season where you kind of want to save these guys, you know. You don't want them going all out and risk a potential injury that could hurt us because we're already down 2 D tackles in our rotation. Now we just brought back one of the guys we drafted. I want to say D'Amico's first year.
Last year, Marcus Harris.
Yeah, Marcus, and he was an undersized D tackle out of Auburn. I liked him a lot. I feel like if he would have stayed here and got a little bit more than D'Amico does, he would have been a good rotational player by now. Don't know what he got because he's been with the Patriots since he left us. So hopefully we get a guy that's ready to go to work. I was really expecting his defense to have more sacks, man. Like,
You know what? I think that what really frustrated Will and Daniil because, bro, when you come into a game and they're telling you that they don't have a starting quarterback, they don't have a starting wide receiver, and they had injuries all across the board. They had
Yeah.
injuries all across the line. And so you're like,
Both
man,
tackles are.
yes, I'm about to have a day of what's my guy from the Cleveland Browns?
Uh,
The
Joe
Miles
Thomas.
Garrett
Garrett. I'm finna have 5 sacks today.
should
And
have.
and I was and I'm bro, let me tell you something. I was watching the techniques of those linemen. Bro, I have a story to tell, and I probably told this several times. Bro, it doesn't matter if your techniques as a lineman is what it's supposed to be, especially as a tackle. You're
Mhm.
not getting by me. You're not getting by me. I don't care who you are. Because in the weight room, you might bench press 425. I might bench press 385. You may squat 550. I squat 625. It doesn't matter, bro. If I get my feet set, I know exactly where you need to come to, and that's the quarterback that's in the pocket. And if I get my feet set, I can block anybody. And that's what I saw. And I was like, oh, they're not going to get to the quarterback today. So that
Yeah.
was one of those games that, you know, we didn't have the production, and it was like, hey, they were upset
Yeah,
about
our
something. And
defense was vanilla. We didn't put any pressure, no real blitzing. You didn't even see Petrie off the edge come in this game. So they didn't really want to show much this game.
you really didn't need to. You could have just ran your 4 down linemen and 7, and could have beat them. You didn't have to show anything that was, new. But
Yeah,
D'Amico was still like, whatever we put out there, it still wasn't what we expected. Like we
Mhm.
saw what this defense did against Josh Allen. We saw what it did against Patrick Mahomes. Like we seen this defense just kill quarterbacks, experience and inexperience.
yeah,
So when you play, granted to Brissett, I think he had a record of 4-1, 5-1 against the Texans as a
Four and
starter.
one.
But
I mean, 4-1,
yes,
I believe.
it didn't matter because he didn't have no weapons. We know it wasn't going to be a win.
yeah. I do want to give Jawar Jordan a shout out. We talked
Shout
about
out,
him.
shout out, C. Roll.
Yeah,
That
we
was his
talked
guy.
about giving him some carries. I was glad once he got snaps over Dare, and he produced. So
Hmm.
what more can you ask? Guy get in there and he get 100 yards. Nobody's ever done that as a Texan. So
As a
shout out,
rookie, it was his first game playing as a rookie,
yeah,
getting
debut
100 yards.
game.
Yeah, debut game. So yeah, that was special for him, man. For a guy who has been sitting for all the 17 games last year, and so almost 30 games.
Mhm.
I mean, just not on the active roster, not on special teams. You bring in some guys from Iowa State, they returning kicks, they doing all this stuff, and you're like, can I get my chance? And you're down to what? You down to the fourth running back. And that fourth running back was the first running back to get you 100 rushes, 100 yards rushing for the year.
Yeah. So are you
Crazy.
okay with Jordan getting the carries and British Brooks not getting any?
No, I'm okay with them dividing the pie, Larry.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Here
you
we
know how I
go.
feel about British, bro. Come on now.
Here we go, man. Come on now. Here we go. I
But
say this,
hey,
man. I told
yeah,
you
go ahead.
guys in the group chat that we need running backs. You know, I told you earlier in the year that Joe wasn't gonna play this year. And you had to lean on Chubb. Chubb goes down, unfortunately, with a rib injury. Then now you with Woody. I just feel like Woody's hitting that rookie wall, like most rookies do, especially playing running back, because he's being used more as a runner than he's ever been used as a runner throughout his whole college career versus being a passer out the backfield. That's taking away a toll on him. So now you're down to the great value, Alvin Kamara and Dare. You forced to use Jawad, which
So
which
that's your fifth. That's your fifth running back.
yeah, you've yet to use British, and you've only used British once, and that was
British is your six. He's number six.
I'm saying, but you only used him once, and that was the
Right.
diamond in Baltimore, the fullback.
At fullback. At fullback. No,
Yeah,
I'm
so
talking about
did you have to
tailback.
use him at all? No.
Yes,
British only
I'm
gets
talking
one
about
tailback preseason, unfortunately.
right. I'm talking about using him as a tailback. You have to show me that he can't do it. Then just I mean, because like I said, Jawar Jordan he didn't get any snaps last year. And shout out to Nitty. Nitty posted the video and Nitty said that his dark horse coming in this year was Jawar.
No,
He felt like
that was the actual draft.
the draft. Okay.
That year he got drafted. That was our recap that year.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, C-Roll, he pointed him out, and Nitty did say that, and he had the evidence to prove it. But my thing is, what did the people in the building miss? What did they miss? Like, how did this guy come in and break one like the longest rush for the year?
Well, let's
Uh,
not get too excited. It was the Cardinals. It's one game. He did great. Let's see what he can do against the Raiders. Let's keep
okay,
it going.
Much better defense.
Let's keep it going.
okay. So let me ask you this: so we see a 50-yard run from Dory? Did we see a 50-yard run from my other guy?
Nobody.
Did we see 100 yards by anybody this year? So
No,
me,
no,
yeah,
he's the first 100-yard rusher this year.
right. So I'm not gonna like I'm waiting to see it again. And let me say this, and I'm gonna land the plane once again. People try to say last like the definition of a trap game is not playing a bad team. The definition of a trap game is playing a bad team and overlooking that team when you have to play another good team the following week. If you want to know the definition of a trap game, this is the game that's coming up. Because if you lose to the Raiders and beat the Chargers, it really don't mean nothing. You have to beat the Raiders and you have to beat the Chargers. You do not look past the least opponent. And I think this is what D'Amico was trying to like say to the guys. I'm not satisfied with what happened because if we go and play that against the Raiders, there's a possibility that we could lose. And if we lose to the Raiders and beat the Chargers, it means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't think we are in any traps right now. We, like Patton said, we need to win out. We're in good position to do so and just win every game we play in the rest of the year. And with those stakes, hey, that brings home a championship where we all want. And I'm still faithful in this defense. All we need is 20 points. So offense by hook or crook, give me that 20 points and let's see where we land.
Yeah, doctor was right. That's a damn shame. I'm going through all our stats in the games, and Joel was the first person on our team with 100 yards rushing this year.
Hey,
Mhm.
shout out to the Bull Ring. Special shout out to Mellow Mike. He was bringing it last show, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Mike no
That's
ball.
Oh yeah.
now we average 100 yards rushing on the ground as a collective, but individually, that's wow. So, not to get too far ahead, but running back will be addressed in the upcoming draft. If we trade up and get Love, I'm pretty sure he's going to crush the pro day and the combine. So he's going to be. If you're going to get him, you're going to have to trade up. If not, you're going to have to draft two of them: a real speedy guy and a guy that can pick up short yardage, with some of them breakaway speed. So but that's later on down the line.
Yeah.
Going back to the stats, Dalton Schultz is one catch off from tying Owen Daniels' record. Yeah, so he's at 70 catches right now, 650 yards and 2 touchdowns. Interesting, very interesting that he's been targeted 93 times. Yeah, he leads the team in catches with 70. 12 got 107 targets, 64 catches, 1,001 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And of course,
yeah, Schultz having a good year after those first few games where we dogged him out for his effort.
Yeah,
I know he's been playing through injury, but he has been real focused, locked in. He's making all of the good catches, finding the spot in the zones, really being that safety blanket for CJ.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not big on press conferences, but I was listening today on my way home, and the press conference they brought up Dalton Schultz, and CJ was saying that Dalton Schultz is a great friend. He's having a very great year. He said that there are times that I can go to the line, I can just look at him, and he knows exactly what I'm thinking, and we can run the play. And he said something else, and this, whether it means anything or not, I don't know. He said, but I could see myself playing with him for a very long time. Now,
Well, shoot, he
so
under contract for 2 more years, so
I think it's 1 more year. I think
no, he signed a 3-year deal.
yeah, he been here for 2 already.
No, he been at 3.
He been at 3 already.
We got him.
Yeah, you're right. This is
we
a
got
third
him.
year.
This is
He
third
has
year.
a total of 4. You're right. So he got 1 more year.
He got 1 more year left.
Yeah, he got 1 more year left.
Because he got here with CJ and D'Amico. That was a 1-year deal.
1-year deal.
Yeah,
yeah. So I thought he signed a 3-year, $27 million deal. So this is his last year.
But he came in on a 1-year prove it deal.
This is second year.
He got the 3 year.
This is third year total, but it's second year within a new deal. So he has 1 year left, which will be next year. Now, in the offseason, we were talking about we have to go through this season and with him in order to get off that contract. Because if you would have cut him this year or traded him, you would have ended up with a dead cap, a high dead cap, which we already have. So,
yeah,
I mean, it's working itself out.
Yeah, he finally earning his money.
So did he sign a 3-year deal or 4-year deal?
3.
This is his 3rd year with Houston.
The first came in year 1 on a 1-year deal. Yes. 1 year Nick Caserio special.
Okay.
And then he signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not an extension because Caserio let his first deal void out. Then he got a 3-year.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Which cost us about $7 million a dead cap, by the way.
Yeah, and that our dead cap number is already high. Like, I don't know how he's gonna get that under control. But he will. He always do. I would say this though, as far as this Cardinals game go, man, this was a complete game. Only issue I had was the block by Calais Campbell. You know, just like Archer, he's one of those guys that are very few and rare in the NFL today that has a knack for blocking field goals and extra points, and he happened to get his hands up to block one. But other than that, I feel like the team had played a complete team game. You know, no interceptions, no turnovers, and things of that nature. Could have been better, yeah. But look what we're complaining about. We won 40-20. But of course, you know, there are things that could have been better. For the most part, we got the game pretty clean. You know, nobody really hanged up. No one's going to potentially miss next week's game. My biggest takeaway, though, as it's been throughout the year, I would like CJ to play at a higher level, but if he can continue playing where he's at right now and maybe inch it up a notch, he's going to have to inch it up a notch come playoff time. shit's different in the playoffs. He knows that. He's been there every year since he's been in the league, so he knows what it takes to get once it comes to playoff time. I also feel like once we get to the playoffs, this defense is going to take it up a notch, and that's going to be scary. Nobody wants to see us right now. Nobody. And as long as we stay healthy, I feel like I would give Chubb this week the rest. Hell, I would rest Woody. Give the bulk of the carries to Gerard, British, and sprinkling a little bit of that great value out of Kamara in there. You know what I'm saying?
Chubb did return to practice today.
Yeah, but we don't know the extent of his rib injury, and he's a running back that thrives on contact. So I would like to have him at full throttle, closer to 100% as he could possibly be going into the Chargers and Colts game.
Sure.
The last two games.
Yeah, Chargers and Colts game. Both of those are warm weather games. So
and indoors.
Right. We're gonna have a home game for the playoffs, but the teams that are in front of us is Buffalo, Denver, and New England.
Well, we're optimistic about that, Cal. We have not won the division yet.
Yeah.
We gotta win the division to get a home game.
I'm predicting that we're gonna get a home game. I'm predicting that D'Amico and CJ, they're gonna be consecutive double-digit win guys and 3 consecutive division titles. That's my prediction.
Yeah, we need the Broncos to beat the Jags this weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I want it to happen. I mean, we have no chance of catching Denver, so we need Denver to just continue to do what they're doing. But I think Denver and New England have already been exposed. I mean, they have weak schedules. Denver has been like what Kansas City was the last 2 years. They've been pulling out games, just miraculously. So
badly winning.
Not worried about them teams at all.
Agreed.
The only team that has like people are not paying attention to, and I know people are going to say, well, we have their number and we play them, we're going to win, and blah, blah, blah. The only team in the AFC that has been having a very good year, especially defensively, and their quarterback has been, he's been stepping it up. Surprisingly, has been Jacksonville. A lot of people's not paying attention. I'm not scared of Jacksonville. Let me make that perfectly clear. I'm not scared of them. But Jacksonville is playing better football than Denver and New England and Buffalo.
I would say the team that's under the radar the most would be New England.
New England has the weakest schedule.
I mean,
if you look at their strength of schedule, it is weak. And when they went and played against a good team that they got up on, they couldn't sustain that lead. So I'm not scared of New England. As a matter of fact, somehow, some way, this is just and Larry can relate to this. Just by nostalgia, we slayed 3 dragons this year that's been in our way, and Buffalo is not fully slayed. So let me get that straight. But we'll be Buffalo. We beat Baltimore. It doesn't matter because guess what happened to?
That's how good the damn team.
Okay. I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. Yeah. So we beat Buffalo, Baltimore, and Kansas City. We played 3 that was like coming into this year, last year, and the last couple of years. Those were the 3 teams. Oh man, you got to watch out for those. And then Cincinnati was number 4. Everybody else was afterthought. So we slayed all 3 of them. So now it's New England and Denver.
Right.
Larry would know about Denver, what we had to face against Denver way back in the 90s, Larry?
Dagger Lee.
There you go. And then we have New England. And I think, Patton, you pretty much old enough to see what New England has done to us.
Hold on.
We can exercise.
34. Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm 36. Fuck you, okay? I can cuss now.
Hey, we can go ahead and run the gauntlet, and at the end of the year, at the at the end of the year, hey, tell the Rams, bring that ass here.
Oh yeah,
Bring
get
that ass because you badly beat us. You slapping everybody else around right now.
yeah,
Hey, we want to see Puka and the rest of you cats.
yeah.
Bring and if y'all don't get it, Seattle, y'all come with it too. Because we got some unfinished business. Like we can go through this whole entire year and it's like, oh, everybody that done something to us, we can slap the shit out of them. So that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
Yeah, I only really have one playoff team. Well, Baltimore is not eliminated yet,
Mhm.
but I'm not afraid of them because Lamar is not healthy.
Right.
But the other team would be Buffalo on the road. I don't want to go to Buffalo under any circumstance.
Mhm.
Well, I shouldn't say any circumstance, but Buffalo is what scares you. Playing Buffalo in the playoffs would really be the toughest thing that could happen.
I
Mhm.
believe you.
Tougher than the Super Bowl.
Buffalo might
Mhm.
end up having to play Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh will knock them off. What's gonna make it so sweet for us is we're gonna end up going to for whatever reason. This is my prediction of us not winning the division.
The division, yeah.
This is my prediction with us not winning the division. We're on the road, just like how the Giants were when they ran the table, right? And
Right.
for us, our gauntlet would be we might get a home game come AFC Championship game, but we go see week one. New England wild card. We smack them. The next week, more than likely end up playing Denver in Denver,
Love it.
smack them, and then we come home and for the AFC Championship game. And God, them tickets that's gonna hurt my account, but I'm here for it. Uh, we come home for the AFC Championship game against Pittsburgh, and
Oh,
then
you got Pittsburgh doing all that?
yeah, and Rodgers he's gonna get hot at the right time.
Well, unfortunately, that can't happen because Pittsburgh would be a division winner and they would be a higher seed than us if we were a wild card.
Mm.
It's
So
even better. I ain't got to spend extra money to go to the game.
yeah, you can beat them in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that'd be even better. Man,
Mm.
they hit me last year out of nowhere. And they sent an email, yeah, man, get ready for your tickets, man. They're gonna go on sale. Like, okay, cool. Like
Man, if we go up to
next day.
Pittsburgh and have to play Pittsburgh and oh, Larry, come on now. You talking about slaying a dragon?
In the cold, in the snow.
Hey man.
Larry, come on now. Are we going back to 1978? Are we going back to why the replay is into effect?
Mike Renfro.
Mike Renfro?
Oh Lord.
Bro. I would love to see that. I'm glad you brought that up, Peg. Yes, bring all of that on. We finna slay every dragon.
Like this, the stars have aligned it the way they're supposed to align for us. Like I just had an epiphany one day. I want to say, what game was that? What was it? Hold on, let me look at the schedule because I know I was talking about it for a while. And
Yeah, I sent you guys that in the group chat what the schedule of the last 3 weeks are for, or 4 weeks for the
I want to say after we beat the
contenders.
Jaguars, I told y'all we finna go on run the table.
Mm.
After that Jaguars game, I said we finna run the table, and we done knocked off 6 in a row.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon in the bull ring. I did not see Casario on green light. I
Yeah,
did hear his interview on 610 this morning. But,
Okay, I gotta go look that up.
I've been so buried in work, I haven't had time to look into any press conferences. No, like nothing. Like
Mm.
I've set my prediction. I've said what's gonna happen, and I've just been really outside looking forward to the show. Just getting ready to watch the game when the game comes on to
Mhm.
see what the final score gonna be.
yeah.
But I will do a
Well,
better
I know
job.
you guys got to go to work in the morning. You want to go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about that? Battle Red week and our predictions?
I kind of went out. I want to save that for Saturday, but I will say this though. I mean, you're already in the Battle Red, so I got to get something red. Larry, you going to the game? I plan on making the game too. It's a 3:00 game, so I'm gonna have to take my clothes to work with me. But I plan on being there getting a brisket sandwich. I got to get that brisket sandwich. I got to get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that damn good. But yeah, we're in Battle Red this week. The game is at 3:30, 3:25. So everybody should get there on time. People that's going to the game, y'all ass should be there on time. 3:00 game.
And they're not. They're gonna tailgate, and they're not gonna be there.
I'm around the corner, so shit. I'm gonna talk to my boss tomorrow. Hey, look here. Come Sunday, what we doing? What we doing?
Yeah, they're not gonna be there. The Texans always show up in the second quarter. Doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna tell you the only time
we gotta fix those third quarters for sure.
Yeah, the only time that the Texans, like, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you want to see the house packed, let the Texans be, however it may be, let the Texans be in the AFC Championship game, and watch it be full. It's gonna be full to the
gil. The AFC Championship game on a Saturday at 3:00.
Nah, bro. Let me tell you something. Right now, the way that people like. You have a lot of the talking heads and a lot of people are picking the Texans. I can really tell you, like, and we can make a friendly wager on this. You know, I don't think the Texans going to play 3:30 on Saturday this year because it's too many people. If the Texans run the table this year, right now, they're not playing at 3:30. And I hope they play at 3:30.
I hope
because
we do. That means we won the division.
Man, let me tell you something. We're not gonna play at 3:30, but if we do, I love that time slot because I don't really like primetime games. Primetime games is cool or whatever, but man, I'm just systematic, man.
I like to watch primetime game at home.
I love systematic, like I'm a systematic guy. I'm a 12:00 noon Sunday, Texans football. When I gotta wait, I'm kind of aggravated.
I'm like the prime time, like the Sunday night, Monday night games. I'm like that with them. But I can see a future once we win the Super Bowl this year that there will be a shift. There will be hey, this is a patent prediction. There will be a shift. Once we win the Super Bowl, once we host the Lombardi, holding that Lombardi up in February, come next year.
Yeah. Exactly.
The other team of North of 45 will be the 12:00 team, and this team down 45 South will become the new 3:00 team. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I mean, I think our time slot's gonna shift a whole lot. Like we're gonna have like 5 or 6 primetime games, but going forward, like our trajectory for our team is still going up. While you have Baltimore has, in my opinion, has flatlined. Buffalo kind of flatlined, but they're still ascending because everybody is still like the national media is telling you right now this is Josh Allen's best chance to get a Super Bowl by default of everybody. And so this is where I'm going to say that CJ is going to put his name into the conversation. When CJ get that first ring, not if, but when, he's putting himself in the conversation of Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and all the other one-ring quarterbacks. Yeah. He's going to surpass Lamar and Josh and the rest of those guys. And Burrow.
Even Burrow.
Because of that one ring. I'm not saying that he's better. I'm saying that the way that the media and everybody look at quarterbacks, and they always judge them by rings. And we still have a lot of time to grow. So he win the ring this year before his contract. Who knows what's going to happen, man?
Hey, and on that note, Brandon, you a goddamn fool. Like, that's comment of the night, bro. Literally. That's comment of the night, bro.
I didn't see the comment. Oh,
it's to Texas make the Super Bowl. They will move the game at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. Yes, bro. Yes. Hey man, but look, we gotta get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. Mellow Mike, Frank Z, Julius Harris, Brandon, of course, Space Age. One missing. Scroll up.
My girl Eve.
Yeah, Eve. Shout out to Eve, man. Much love for some pulling up with the fellas.
We got a B1 trucker 662.
Yeah, I don't understand the comment bear down. I don't know the bear. I don't even know if you're a bear fan. I don't know, but appreciate you showing up, brother. Killer Cab working double time. Shout out to my mom. She pulled up. Hey, sweetie. And oh yeah, my boy Dorsey Spencer.
Oh, okay.
And am I missing somebody? Let's see.
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, man. But yo,
who's Haywood Pittman?
Where is that? I didn't see that one.
That is between Mellow Mike and Mellow Mike. Haywood Pittman is right in the middle, but I saw it.
Mr. Lee. Hey, shout out to you, Haywood, man. The Anderson had been here eating his fat ass. I just finished my food too, bro, and I baked the cake. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm telling the cake good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
I tell that cake up, man. I'm trying to find a damn audio. Here we go. All right, but yeah, man, we'll be back Saturday, 7 p.m. You know, yes, maybe niggas time by 7:15, 7:10. You know how it be though. Never intentional. But hey, man, anything y'all guys want to add? Or just going into a Saturday show?
Battle Red Week, representing that East Side North Shore, which is also the red and the white, going to play.
They on TV? They play on TV?
Playing Duncanville for like the 7th time in the last 10 years.
This is the state title game, right?
Title game.
Okay.
Big 6A.
Hey, somebody needs to tell Cal and Hannah they need to do something about getting those games back down here in Houston. Jerry been having a lot of classics, and if I know Larry remember, the Astrodome had some classics. Them triple hitters in the Astrodomes hit hard, so we need to get those games back down here. At least, you know, fluctuate, man. Like,
hey, when we get the new stadium,
there you go. There you go. The goddamn ticket prices gonna go up, man. I'm about to give me 2 more draws. Just about one draw for the ticket, the other draw for the food.
But hey, man, great show as usual, man. And hey, boy, you navigated the show real greatly, Patty.
Much love, man. Shout out to our brother Nitty who out there working right now, man.
Nitty.
Yes, indeed. But other than that, fellas, man, ladies and gentlemen, we out of here. We will see y'all beautiful people on Saturday at 7 p.m. sharp. You ready to talk about the good old Raiders?
The Raiders.
All right, y'all. We out. Texas on 3, baby.